Hey, Brandon here. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. All right, we're doing round 2 landing spot grades for our favorite drafted rookies. This is going to be a fun show. I did a day 1 landing spot show not too long ago. I'm going to do round 3 in a day or two, and then I'll probably do a day 3 summarization of I guess some of the rookies that I'll be targeting in my probably 4th and 5th round rookie drafts. All right, but anyway, let's get to it, man. Round 2. All right, we got some really good landing spots in round 2. Let's get started, man. Jaden Higgins, B+ grade. Right, I'm gonna give that right off the bat. I had A in the beginning. Then they drafted Jalen Knoll. Then Woody Marks is in town. So there are a lot of targets to be had here on the Texans offense. But I think they did C.J. Stroud great, man. They went out and they got him playmakers, right? When Nico Collins was injured last year, C.J. Stroud really struggled. Tank Dell has not been able to stay healthy. So they are reloading the wide receiver room. And Jaden Higgins is going to be a big part of that. Probably going to play more on the Z, on the boundary, while Nico Collins is on the X out there on the boundary as well. And then Jalen Knoll is going to be that slot guy, intermediate. And then you got Woody Marks coming out of the backfield. We're going to talk about him in later shows as well. But I think he's an early second to mid-second pick right now. These rookie ADPs, I probably have, for the last day or two, looked at probably over 25 rookie drafts trying to determine, where the ADP is going to come for these rookies. Now, listen, it's early, man. People are, these are like instant reaction rookie drafts that people are doing right now. I just dropped a rookie draft on this channel too. Go check that out. But, I don't like doing rookie drafts right after the NFL draft. I don't do my rookie drafts until August in all the leagues that I commish. But anyway, I'd like to kind of let it soak in a little bit, kind of hear what coaches have to say. But nonetheless, here we are. We're going to have some fun with this. Going back to Jaden Higgins. Early second to mid-second is, really where he's coming off. Early round 2, man, is where he is coming off the board after the top 3 or 4 receivers and running backs are off the board, as well as a couple tight ends, especially if you play in tight end premium. All right, you're going to see here on the show, too, my overall rookie ranks on my NFL draft big boards. I've updated my overall rookie ranks based on the landing spot and draft capital, and of course the scouting that we've done throughout the course of the year. I got him in number 17 overall. If you want access to my NFL draft big boards and all my rookie content, I got rookie ranks for 2026 and 2027 at the end of the show. I'll have a website. You can go check that out if you wanted to support the channel. All right, back to the show. Opportunity. I think he's an immediate starter coming out next year. And I think he has the ability to be a wide receiver 3 in Dynasty. I think he can be, in that, 20 to 30 range in a year or two. And these values that you see for value ceilings in Dynasty, I'm talking about like a couple years out. We can't really value these Dynasty players year 1 or year 2. That year 3, remember it was like year 3 is when wide receivers really broke out. Well, we're all spoiled now. We expect immediate production. So these value ceilings that you see here are really down the road when he settled in and gets acclimated to the NFL. All right, that was pick number 30 for the Texans. First pick, a fantasy player anyway, in the 2nd round. All right, Quinshon Judkins, let's get to him. Give him a landing spot grade of an A. 36th pick in the draft, the Browns. All right, this is like Nick Chubb 2.0. I'm going to give him an A, even though they drafted Dylan Sampson. I think Quinshon Judkins is who they've got their eye on to be that bell cow. All right, Kevin Stefanski, the offensive scheme, he runs more of a zone scheme run. That's what he did. Really, Judkins an Ole Miss, so I think he's going to go back to that, but I think he's going to excel in that scheme, which is important when you're giving landing spot grades to kind of understand what offense they're being plugged into. This guy is a mid to late first pick. He's number 11 overall rookie rank for me. He's an immediate starter, and I think he has the potential to be an RB1. The quarterback situation in Cleveland is not great right now, but the whole Shedeur Sanders thing and the collapse of that. But anyway, so they're going to run the ball, often and big time, and he's going to be seeing a lot of stacked boxes, I think, because the quarterback room is going to be not very good in 2026. But nonetheless, I give him a long-term A grade. Excited for Judkins. If you got him, you're going to be happy. He's going to be, I think, a true bell cow there in Cleveland. All right, with the next pick, the 38th pick in the draft, New England selects Trevon Henderson. He was my RB2 coming into the class, into the draft. He's an explosive runner, man, 4.3 speed. He's got it all. Now, there's a lot of people that are going to question the A landing spot. It's the New England Patriots. I think it is an ascending offense. I know Ramondre Stevenson is there, but he's been fumbling a ton. variables there right now. He wants his own guy. Trevon Henderson is an explosive running back. He's coming early first to mid first off in rookie mocks. In the rookie mock that I just posted, I took him number 3 overall behind Genty and Cam Ward. He was the first guy that I took. I love Trevon Henderson. If he can stay healthy, it's a big if, it's a big risk, I know, but if he can, I think he has the skill set to be an explosive running back. And I don't care that he's not going to be a bell cow getting all the carries. In fact, it's kind of like Gibbs and Montgomery in Detroit, right? That's kind of how we see, and you can still get good production from both of those backs when they are both sharing the ball throughout a game. All right. So my overall rank, I got him number 4 right now, opportunity, immediate starter, and I think he has the value to be an RB1 in the future. I think it's going to be a good 1-2 punch there with Stevenson, but over time, I think Henderson is going to take over that backfield. That's why I gave him an A grade. All right, with the Bears, with the 39th pick, Luther Burton comes off the board. I'm going to give this a B landing spot grade. There are a lot of mouths to feed. Okay, this is the Keenan Allen replacement. And as we know, the new coach there is coming from Detroit, and with the Amon St. Brown kind of feel, I think Luther Burton, watching his film at Missouri, a knock on him was he didn't do a lot of vertical plays, but he was used around the line of scrimmage a lot. Some would even call it gadgety. But I think I like that, okay? I know you got a Zunze there. You got Moore there. You got Colston Loveland now. You got Cole Kmet. You got Swift out of the backfield. A lot of mouths to feed. That's why I don't give him an A grade, but a B grade. Like him. He was my wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 2 coming into the draft, and I'm going to still take him here. I think he has the ability to be a great player, going forward. And the coach has already said whoever's playing the best in practice is the ones who's going to play. So good opportunity for Burton. He's a late first to early second pick in NFL drafts. People are kind of loading up on running backs that I've seen in the rookie mocks. He's my overall number 8 rookie in my overall rookie ranks. I think he's going to be an immediate starter, and I think he has the ability in the future to be a wide receiver too. All right, with the 40th pick, the Saints select Tyler Shock. I'm going to give this a B rating. I guess our Spencer Rattler shares, if you were banking on him being the future, I guess that is out the window too. And of course, Derek Carr is there coming off injury. So this guy is going to wait a year, which is great. I think all these running backs should be waiting a year, with the exception of Cam Ward, I think is going to be an immediate starter. The rest of them should all be sitting on the bench for at least a season. That includes, Jackson Dart as well. The rookie ADP, man, it is all over the place. All right, Superflex rookie drafts. This guy's being taken in the middle of the 3rd round, and then sometimes he's not drafted at all. Some people, I still think we're getting our head wrapped around what is Tyler Shock as far as a dynasty asset. I don't think we're going to really know for a while. New coach there again. The coach from my Philadelphia Eagles is down there right now. He picked his own guy, so the thought is that he's going to develop over time and possibly be the starter. So. Overall rookie rank, I got him at number 26. I think he's going to be a priority backup in the NFL. I don't know. I mean, the guy is old. He's got a lot of experience, big arm, but he's been injured a lot. So a lot of question marks with regard to him. I think he could be possibly a QB4 if, in fact, he does get the starting gig down the road. All right. With the 42nd pick in the draft, the Jets select Mason Taylor. I'm going to give this a B+ landing grade. Don't like the Jets situation. Justin Fields is the quarterback. It's a little bit of a wild card. However, the target share should be wide open. I mean, really outside of Garrett Wilson, there's not many pass catchers I'm excited about. Yes, Breece Hall gets some ball, out of the backfield, but Mason Taylor's, I think, going to get a lot of play early this fall. So he's a mid-second to early 3rd. It's where I see him coming off rookie mocks. Now, it really depends, again, tight ends and drafts and rookies. If you're playing in a tight end premium or not tight end premium, that's going to make a big difference in ADP for tight ends. But right now, I do a lot of tight end premiums, and this is where he's coming off the board. All right. Overall rookie rank, I got him number 25. Immediate starter. I think he's got a clear path to production. I think his ceiling in Dynasty could be easily a tight end 1. All right. Going to go a little run here on tight ends here in the 2nd round. The Rams selecting Terron Ferguson. I'm going to give that an A rating as well. He's also coming off late 2nd, early 3rd. My overall rookie rank, number 35. I think he's a future starter. Don't know. Think Higbee is still there. I think he's going to start. I think they're going to kind of roll Ferguson in there, maybe not as an immediate starter, but he'll probably get some spot starts and get some production as a rookie. And I think he has the ability to be a tight end too. All right. So if you look back at the Rams too, they don't use their tight ends as much as you think. Colby Parkinson led the tight end room last year with 294 yards. So I think now they're trying to get another more explosive piece in that Rams offense. All right, I'm really excited about this pick. All right, the Seahawks select Elijah Arroyo. I give this a landing spot of an A with the 50th pick in the draft. I love this. I think Noah Fant is a Jag and has been that way for his whole career. And this coaching staff, if you watch the post-rookie interviews with the GM and the coach, they are excited. They're even talking about using Arroyo as a ex-receiver in Seattle. And there are plenty of targets to be had. I mean, DK Metcalf is now in Pittsburgh. You got JSN, who's an ascending wide receiver. So I think he comes into a great spot to give him a landing spot, like I said, of an A. I think he's a third rounder in rookie ADP. People are still fading him. I see Ferguson being taken over Arroyo all the time. That won't be me. Arroyo was my tight end 1 in the class, and I'm still banking on that, even over Colston Loveland. I think this guy is just... People don't know who he was because he was injured in 2022 coming from Miami at 500-something yards last year. I think he is an explosive player that we've yet to see the best of him. So he could be a great late, deep value pick for you in your rookie drafts. I think he's going to be an immediate starter and obviously has tight end 1 upside. All right, with the 55th pick in the draft, the Chargers select Trey Harris. Give this a landing spot, man, of an A. This is a great spot. All right, you got Lad McConkey there, right, who's going to work the inside, the perimeter, will work, deep threat, all over the field. But, man, they really need an X-receiver, and Trey Harris was one of the best in the draft. He should be a legitimate X-receiver after a disappointing career from Quentin Johnston. They whiffed on that pick. They go back trying to get Herbert some more targets, which they need to do to be a great team. So he's coming off mid to late second in rookie drafts, all right? Got him overall number 16 in my overall rookie ranks on my big board. All right. And I think he's going to be an immediate starter with wide receiver 2 upside. All right. 2 more picks here to round out the round 2 rookie selections. The Raiders with the 58th pick select Jack Besh. I'm going to give him a B rating. Love this pick. He's one of my favorite receivers just because the toughness, the physicality, the strong hands. He looks like a tough Raiders football. I can just see him in gold in the silver and black. He's a mid to second round selection. My overall rookie rank, I got him at number 21 opportunity. I think he is a future starter. Brock Bowers is there. Jacoby Myers at 1,000 yards quietly. Good receiver. Trey Tucker is there as well. They drafted Dante Thornton, but I'm expecting they're going to get Jack Besh in the mix early and often. I think he's going to be a future starter. May not be a starter to start the season, but I could see by the end of the year him developing and getting a shot to be a contributor and starting in the NFL. And I think he's got the upside to be a wide receiver 3 a few years down the road and possibly a consistent dynasty asset for us. The Broncos with the 60th pick shock the world to end the show. RJ Harvey, you got to give the guy an A. I was not a big fan. I'm going to come clean. He was not in my top 10. He's an explosive running back. Sean Payton has a history of running backs. Everyone's already comparing him to Alvin Kamara. The train has left the station, man. He is ascending. He's like a first round. He's a mid first round pick to early second. Just did a rookie mock draft on the channel. Like I mentioned before, I picked him at the end of the first round. Got to respect the landing spot. You got to respect his opportunity. Even if you were like me and when you were scouting him, you didn't see him as being a top 6 or 7 back in the draft. You can't deny the draft capital and landing spots. That's why we wait for the rookie drafts. That's why you should never have your rookie drafts before the NFL draft. I know people get excited. In fact, like I said before, should have your drafts in the summer and let all this stuff marinate and so you can get a better, clear picture. But, man, this guy's going to get the rock. He's in Audric Estime and him, I think, are going to be the 1-2 punch. A guy can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he's overall rank, he's number 13 for me. I think he's going to be an immediate starter with RB2 upside. So you remember Kamara and Mark Ingram, right? Back in the good old days of New Orleans. Well, it looks like it's happening again with Estime and Harvey. They're going to be a 1-2 punch. Should be fun. Got to believe in Sean Payton, right? Even though if you don't believe, you got to believe in the draft capital in landing spot. All right, there is my round 2 landing spot grades for you. We're going to be doing round 3 here. I'm going to drop it in a day or two. Hit that subscribe button. Help me grow the channel. Going to be doing rookie content probably for another 30 days or so to get you guys some more content. And then we're going to be quickly turning the page to 2026 and 2027 prospects. Thanks for watching.